Hello YouTube, this is Keith Kevin Kent. How you doing? How you doing? I hope you're doing well. Time again for another knife of the day. Today, the knife of the day is the brand new Spyderco Delica. Nope, the Delica isn't brand new. It's been around a while. But this is with M390 steel. It's an exclusive from Bento Box. A Bento Box exclusive. They have a great shop online, especially where Spydercos are concerned. So go check them out. This is brand new. Now, of course, Delica is one of the real foundations of a Spyderco lineup. This is one of their Japanese knives, right? The Delica, the Endura. Of course, now they have the Indela, a brand new knife that's in between this, the Delica, and the Endura. Been selling a lot. An inexpensive knife as far as Spyderco goes. And with those FRN scales, I mean, it's just a great knife. It's under that 3-inch mark that some of you have to worry about to make sure it's a legal knife. It has FRN scales for the most part. Now, of course, they've been titanium scales and all kinds of other kinds of scales. But for the most part, a standard one has FRN scales, which are indestructible. Fiberglass reinforced nylon. Plus, it's a molded handle, so it really doesn't weigh much. Of course, the difference is usually a standard Delica, and you can get them, is with VG10 steel, Japanese steel. This, however, has M390 steel. And I'll tell you, M390 steel, it retains an edge, it seems like forever. And so here you have one of those special steels put on a knife that we're all familiar with if you're a Spyderco fan. But really an EDC knife, an everyday carry knife. I saw somewhere where someone, maybe it was in one of my comments, I don't know. I don't know. Or on Instagram, one of my Instagram pictures where they talked about, you don't use your knives, And then I looked at their collection and they had about 30 knives. Let me just say this, in all honesty, one Delica could last you a lifetime. If you have more than one knife, you may not be a collector like me with hundreds of knives and spending all that money and in the collector's club and loving Chris Reeve knives and all that. I get that. That's just me. I collect things, a lot of stuff, and I'll be sharing those as we go on, whether it's coins, movies, whatever, technology, whatever. But, so, yeah, I have issues. But to have more than one knife, I mean, a user is a user, all right? Growing up, my father, every time he would pull out a pocket knife. He was more of a guns guy, but pull out a pocket knife, same knife. Grandfather, same thing. Same knife. They didn't have collections of knives. But if you just want one knife, or if you just want a collection, what I like is people, maybe you don't want to do a bunch of Chris Reeve knives and a bunch of other custom knives and all of that. You just want a solid collection of knives so you can switch up when you're going out. I'll tell you, you can get a whole long set of Delicas. They come out in all kinds of different flavors. That would be a nice collection of knives. I always recommend the economic series of knives that they have. But man, Delicas are just really nice. So let's talk about it. Full flat ground knife. It slices like anything. It'll open up a box, cut your meat, do whatever you want with it. Just a real nice knife. Full flat ground. 2.9 inches, just under 2.9 inches. It's like 2.88 inches. So you don't have a problem with the 3-inch thing. And of course we measure from the top of the handle to the tip of the blade. The edge, because you have a little room here, so the edge is 2.6 inches. The entire knife is 7.1 inches when it's open like this. And it only weighs, this is why it's such a great carry, it only weighs 2.5 ounces. Only 2.5 ounces. Strong back lock, very strong back lock. I know some of you don't like back locks because of the one hand closing issue. And I get it. But man, is it a solid knife. Great detent, just everything's good about it. Years ago, people, now I don't open up my knives. I respect people who want to. Just like, you know, I don't fix houses. I live in an apartment. It's just, but I admire people who work with their hands. I really do. But a lot of these knives were just pinned together. You know, there was no way of opening them or anything. And then about a year or two ago, look at this. Now that they're not pinned together, you can open up most Spyderco knives. You see that? The screws. Before they said, look, we're giving you a inexpensive, as far as we're concerned, sturdy knife. Why would you need to open it? But some people just love to open it and clean it and maintain their knives. And so Spyderco has started to do that instead of just pinning them together. The clip, 4-way clip. I still think this is too much for the clip, but that's me. The 3-bolt clip on this lightweight knife. And this is the clip that you have the lanyard hole going through the clip. Up here you have the pivot going through the clip. Right, left, tip up or tip down. Just a real nice knife. Again, the knife of the day, the new Spyderco Delica with M390 steel. It's a bento box exclusive. Everything you've come to expect from a great lightweight 2.5 ounces EDC knife, full flat ground with that M390 steel. The edge will stay there almost forever. It won't stay there forever, but you know what I mean. It really, really keeps that edge sharp. 2.9-inch blade. It is the new Spyderco Delica. I have a lot of Chris Reeve knives coming your way. I just received a brand new Chris Reeve knife that I've never owned. All of the knives that I'll show you I've never owned before Chris Reeve. I'm excited to show them to you. So more knives as they come in. And yes, I keep talking about all the different videos I'm going to do on the weekend, then I get lazy. But I also got in my little knife vaults. I have 5 Pelican cases, 4 1550s, 1 1600. I ordered 2 of these cases from Blade HQ that hold 21 knives. They're pre-formed and everything. They're real nice cases. So I go down to pick it up and there's one little box, almost smaller than one of my 1550 boxes. I'm going, is there another box? I go, no. I open it up. It's 2 of these little things on top of each other. I'll show you that. I want to end up, before I move out and start my consulting life, with 42 knives. Each of these carry only 21 knives. I want to end up with 42 knives of my best knives, knives that I like. I'm going to include you guys in somehow. I don't know how, but somehow. And I have over 300 knives. So that'll be a process that'll take about 4 months or so, a little under 4 months. And that will include me trimming my collection down to 42, which means what? Knives going to you guys at good prices. So when that happens, so you guys can have some of my collection, because I appreciate you guys so much. So we'll do something, giveaways or something. I've been making this transition from 15 years of working at a place. First, I was a consultant, 15 years of working at a place. Now I'm consulting again. So my mind's been just trying to take care of life things. But I'll get creative. We'll figure out something. There you have it. Don't forget to subscribe because I think you want to be involved in what's coming up. Don't forget to turn on your notifications so you know when videos come. And we're going to have some fun. I am going to go through my coins. I am going to go through technology stuff as I dig through this apartment just full of crap. So we're going to have fun. You're going to see a lot of stuff. And what you're going to say is, why? I appreciate all of you. Take good care of yourselves. Keep those pockets full. Goodbye.